Hi, welcome to the Polyend Perc Pro tutorial. Perc Pro is a MIDI or CV controlled drumming machine which can play on pretty much everything that drums or resonates. Let's start by checking what's in the box. Every Perc Pro kit consists of the controller, 3 beaters with cabling, and 3 clamps, which will let you easily mount the beaters on drum stands, for example. Power supply and USB cables are also included. Now let's take a look at the controller. On the back panel you will find a USB port for bidirectional MIDI communication, a MIDI output socket for daisy chaining to another controller in case you want to use more than 3 beaters, MIDI through and MIDI input to connect your digital audio workstation, a sequencer or a drum machine, 3 DMX XLR captive sockets to connect the beaters, the power socket and the power switch. On the front panel you can see 3 foot switch buttons with which you can set up the incoming trigger signals, 3 gate velocity input pairs to use Perc Pro with your modular system, and also 3 LED indicators. Now let's see what the beaters are. The beater itself has a durable aluminium chassis. In it we've encased a very sophisticated device. However, on the outside it looks surprisingly simple. It's attached to a 3-meter long connector cable which can be easily extended. There are 3 different types of strikers you can choose from while ordering a Perc Pro kit: wooden, aluminium and silicone. This offers you an opportunity to experiment with the quality of sound, as each striker will produce a different effect on the same instrument. The striker can extend to about 5.5 mm out of the beater, which makes this the maximum distance the beater should be placed from the instrument. There's no minimum distance though. It's totally up to you and the effect you want to achieve. The beater can literally touch the membrane of a kick drum, for example. The clamps are reliable, simple to use and adjustable on both ends. They allow a wide range of angles, which offers limitless mounting possibilities. Normally you would mount the beaters on stands with the clamps, but you can do it any other way that suits your particular needs. For instance, you could place them directly on the membrane, with no clamps at all. Once you've connected the beaters to the controller and the controller to a MIDI or CV source, you're ready to start. Pairing is a simple process. Just press a designated foot switch button for 2 seconds and the controller is put in learning mode. Now you can send a signal from the controlling device, which in our case is a MIDI keyboard, and the controller will learn the note and the MIDI channel that the beater will respond to. You can do exactly the same thing using MIDI over USB from your digital audio workstation. Once this is set up and the beaters are in place, you're ready to start triggering. Perc Pro is fully velocity controllable. That means it can play really gently or hit very hard. Another thing is, it can be fast. Ridiculously fast. Perc Pro is not meant to replace drummers, as nothing can substitute a real performer. However, a drummer can use it as a third hand or for training purposes. Also, its visual aspect can certainly provide an extra level of excitement on stage.